Morning everybody, and it's a sad day. It's the last day. I'm heading home today. I have a late flight. I'm not flying till 8:30 tonight, but everything's packed up, and I'm going to drop off my bags with Bell Services, and then I'm going to head into Epcot, then onto the Skyline over to Riviera to meet Linda. We're going to have one last lunch together, and then I'll be back to pick up my bags, and then head to MCO Airport. It is a sad day. We'll just take a moment. Moment done. Let's go to Epcot. But before then, a couple of days ago, I went to Disney Springs in the morning and I filmed a little bit, and it didn't kind of fit with anything. So what I very boringly do is sweep of the room, drop bags off, and get ready to head to Epcot. Here is the other morning when myself and Linda went to Disney Springs. We went to Blaze and we did some shopping. And here we go. It is always a good time if you come at this time of the morning, I have to say. Let's head into the world of Disney and see what's on offer. I always find it really hard to show you merch because I always think you could watch this, or to be fair, by the time this video comes out, it's probably going to be late March, early April. So it kind of feels like a lot of it's going to be look what they had in January, which is why you're probably seeing a lot of the videos that I do. I don't always show a vast amounts of the merchandise because for that reason, it might not be available. There'll be newer stuff out by then, so it's just not something that I really do. But there are some really good Instagrammers out there that show current merch, so I'd recommend giving that a search. But I'm going to head into the co-op because sometimes they have some cool stuff in the co-op, so it is always worth checking. And they always have a nice photo op as you come in, which is pretty cool. Which today they do as well. How do you park? The stage is all set up. Obviously they have performances on here most evenings. During the day not so much, but they do have performances on. It's always cool to come and stand around here. There's always something happening, and there's always that party vibe in this area of Disney Springs. It's cool. Starbucks has quite the line as well. We're gonna head this way. If you fancy your cookies. I don't know if it's still a virtual queue, but there's certainly a... What the hell? There is certainly a like actual queue. And please don't come for it, but I just don't get it. It's a biscuit. But if you like a biscuit and you like a cookie, you go for it. But I won't be standing in that queue. It's quite vast. They're all going to hate me now in the comments, aren't you? Sorry. I obviously couldn't come to Disney Springs without making a purchase. I bought a Corsicle. We asked how to pronounce it. We're still not sure if I'm honest, but she did say everything goes, so we're rolling with it. It was a necessary purchase for a cruise that's coming up at the end of the year. Oh, that's what I'm telling myself. However, it was half price, so it was down from 45 to 24, so I think I grabbed myself a bargain, and that's what I'm rolling with. We're going to head around to the Christmas shop, the Days of Christmas, and back into the co-op and have a bit of a nosy at this side. It is lovely over here at this side. Oh, it's just so cosy in here. The fire's lit, and there are Christmas baubles everywhere. It's lovely in here. It smells good too. We're still using the Disney dining plan, the quick service, so we've come to Blaze Pizza. So I have gone for...
Thank you, my friend, thank you.
the barbecue.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you very much. So it's barbecue with ranch, chicken, red onions. Linda's gone for a build your own. She's gone very healthy there. And 2 beers. Now, one cast member said that beers were included on the quick service. One said they wasn't. And when we got to pay, they was. So don't, like, ask the question. Who knows? Blaze was absolutely delightful. It's the best pizza in the world, and it is the best meal here at Disney property. And it's such a good price. So for the 2 pizzas and the 2 beers, it would have come to $45, which is cheap to start with in Disney. But obviously with the dining plan, it was absolutely completely free, which is even more of a bonus. We're just going to have one last walk around, and then it's time to head out. And then this evening we're off to the Polynesian Island Tower, to Wailulu Bar and Grill for dinner, some fireworks, a few drinks. We can share that with you. It's just, the sun is shining, the shorts are on, and I feel like I'm on holiday instead of running around a theme park, and it's a nice balance. So let's head around the shops. Oh, I do love Disney Springs. It's always a fun little morning. And Blaze Pizza, best food on property and incredible value. However, bubble machines. Welcome to Epcot, folks. It is a lovely morning this morning. It's a really nice temperature. I'm just going to have a wander around. I've got no immediate plans really. I may head into Moana's Journey of Water, but I just thought Epcot's a nice place just to come for a bit of a wander and a bit of a nosy, just to kill some time. It's one of them, when you know you're heading home, sometimes you just want to go. Celebration Garden is looking stunning. I do love this area. I know there's some that prefer the old Epcot, but for me, who had no nostalgia to it, I think it looks stunning, especially this garden area. The music is amazing. Not been on this trip, so I will head into Moana's not done it this trip, so I'm going to head into Journey of Water inspired by Moana. It's a cool attraction, so let's walk through, let's head in. I just think it's absolute perfection and everything Epcot is striving to be at the minute. I just think it's magical just to see so many people just having fun. Yeah, it's one of the best additions for me to Epcot. I really like it. What time are we on? I think we'll check out Soaring. I think it was about 15 minutes wait just before, so we'll go and check it out and see what the wait time is. If it's long, I ain't riding. If it's short, I will. In we go. Let's ride Soaring. Loved it. That music. I was creating a playlist last night for Epcot because I grabbed an Uber and he had different playlists for each of the parks, which I thought was really cool. So I thought it was a good idea. So I was creating an Epcot playlist, and Soaring was part of it. It's such a good theme. It's a good score. It's really, really good. Love it. I think I'm going to go and get a coffee from somewhere because it's coffee kind of time. It's just beautiful views here at Epcot this morning. I'm heading down to World Showcase. Doesn't fully open till 11, but it's nice to walk down. Look at all the chalk art. They've done an amazing job. These are the Guardians. They're cool. Such a lovely time to come. Festival of the Arts is the best festival in my eyes. I agree, I am yet to do Flower and Garden, but I think it's just perfect. It really is. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. So as I walk around World Showcase, I thought I'd kind of go through some of the highlights of the week, because World Showcase has been one of the highlights of the week. I just need to respond to this message. So as I was saying, I just had to respond to that. I thought I'd share some of the highlights and kind of my thoughts as we go around from country to country. So we're here in Mexico. It's a shame that the Three Caballeros is closed, Grand Fiesta Tour. I do like that one. I think for me, a highlight of this trip has to be drinking around the world. It was an absolute blast. It was just so nice to just enjoy, have a drink, stop at the fountain, and it was just really nice. And it was a lot of planning, and we didn't think we'd get it done, but it was really good. So I definitely recommend it. Please drink responsibly. But I definitely recommend it. But I would not recommend the sake flight in Japan. That thing is terrible. Not good at all. But look at Mexico. It's just beautiful. It really is. Another highlight. I actually have to think. I keep forgetting that the Viking coffee in Norway and drinking around the world was really good as well. It was, yeah, that drink was beautiful. I actually keep forgetting which is my favourite. That was my favourite. I loved it, and it's just reminded me as I walked into Norway. But another highlight has to be the DVC Moonlight Magic. Thank you to Linda for inviting me along. What a night that was. So I had Slinky with No Way, Rise of the Resistance on 10 minutes, but also the character dance party. That was, the pyjama party was phenomenal. I was like a man possessed, dancing with Daisy to ABBA. I mean, does it get any better? I don't think it does. It was just so much fun. It was like, gotta catch them all, and I did, and I just had a lovely time. So that has to be a second highlight for me. Oh, I'm not ready to go. Another highlight has to be the dining plan. The dining plan has been a game changer this trip. So if you haven't seen, I booked into All Stars, which got me a part of the free dining plan was the basic. I then paid to upgrade to have the 2 meals, the cup and the snack credits every day. And what an investment. I've totted it up, and we're currently just shy of $700. It would have cost for all the meals, drinks, snacks that we've had using the dining plan, and it's cost us absolutely nothing. And when I upgraded, it only cost me, I think it was $150. So I have quadrupled my profit. I'm so in profit, it is unreal. It is definitely worth it. I think it's a shame that you can only do it per room, so you'd have to go upgrade everyone, because I certainly wouldn't need it. We've been sharing. But if you're coming with a friend and you're staying in different rooms or different resorts, it's definitely worth doing. And I wouldn't pay to have it in an upgraded resort. It's definitely just easier to just upgrade your dining plan. Absolutely could not recommend that dining plan enough. And I suppose if you do upgrade it per room, you're still going to get a lot of money out of it. But you do, if you have alcohol with it, you're going to get your bang for your buck. It was absolutely beautiful, just the food and everything. Yeah, it was perfect. If I am going for top meals using the quick service dining plan, Regal Eagle's up there. I loved it there. I would say Docking Bay 7 is up there. That was an absolute beautiful meal. Lotus Blossom Cafe as well over in the China Pavilion was lovely. Satuli Canteen was good. Yak and Yeti comes above Satuli Canteen actually. So my top 3 would probably be Yak and Yeti Quick Serve, Lotus Blossom Cafe and Regal Eagle. They would be my top 3. They were all beautiful meals. and great service, and overall 10 out of 10s. In fact, I think some of them was 11 out of 10s. Spaceship Earth behind me. Off camera, there's been some great highlights. We managed to eat at the WDW Bar and Grill over at the new Polynesian Island Resort. The tower. Oh, best burger on property, beats the Bison Burger at Geyser Point. Absolutely amazing food, amazing service, and incredible views. I think while it's still quiet, it was absolutely perfection. I had the banana old fashioned, which is the best old fashioned on property. I'm going to go for it. And we also drank the monorail bar crawl, so we headed up and we did the Trader Sam's, was amazing with Linda and Mark. Linda and Matt also was at the WDW Bar and Grill. We had drinks at Enchanted Rose. You guys have been amazing this trip and absolutely made it. We've had an absolute ball and we've just laughed from start to finish. So yeah, that is an amazing highlight as well. I'm trying to struggle to think of some low lights or wouldn't do's again. I'll come back to you. We'll head into Germany. A low light would be Cake Bake Shop. Probably wouldn't rush back there in a hurry. That was from last week's video. The drink was nice, it was nothing special, and yeah, I said it all in that video. Check it out. It would have been something I'd probably hurry back to at all, but if you're in that neck of the woods, a highlight was Abracadabra Bar. Loved it there. The theming, the magic, that was cool. I really liked it there. So yeah, but Cake Bake Shop wouldn't be something I'd do again in a hurry at all. Okie dokie, onto the Skyliner. It is quite empty this morning. We're going to take it over to Riviera. And then we're going to get some lunch down there. We have one last meal to have with a dining plan, so it would be rude not to. Away we go! Hey. While I'm resort hopping, and I've just got on the Skyliner, I thought I'd talk about All Stars. Lots of people always say to me, why do you always go back to All Stars music? And the answer to that is price. Oh my word.
Soon we'll be flying past Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. This charming lakeside resort offers magical lounges, enchanting restaurants, and live entertainment on the boardwalk every evening.
There we go. Price. It is such a good price. This was the lowest trip that it's cost me, and the buses are always good. You can get multiple, so I'll get sports and watch music or movies and walk over, but they're often quicker, I find. The quick service is open till 11, where a lot of them close. The drink station for water's open 24/7, which I love. The shop's been open longer this trip. Yes, it's value, so there's some downsides. You don't have a sit-down restaurant and stuff like that, but if you're just looking for somewhere to stay on property with great transportation, facilities, pools, the lot, it's just a no-brainer for me. I really, really, really like All Stars. And I'll be back again next year. It fits for me with the price. Oh God, she's off again.
We are now.
We've stopped slowly. We're just slowly hanging around. But Riviera's coming into view. Probably at the highest point to stop as well, which is lovely. Lunch done. We went to Primo Piatto here at the Riviera. I had the croque monsieur. Didn't film it, forgot, but here's a picture. I'll try and remember to put it in. And it was lovely. Very, very nice. And that is all our credits used. We had that and a beer, and I used my last snack credit on another banana bread. I had one before, but I'm taking that on the flight with me because I'm going to get a sandwich from All Stars for the flight. And happy days. Right, it's going to be a sad goodbye now. One last walk, and then head to get my luggage before heading on the flight. There's a model of the Wish here, and if you look really closely in that funnel, there's a really drunk me in the rows. You could just see me sat at the bar with an enormous bar bill. We're killing time, so we're playing a giant game of Connect 4 because why would you not? Who will win? Anyone can decide. And I win.
Fix.
What a it was always going to happen. Oh, get me on the flight. We saw Brogan Tate and Benji playing bowls before, so now we're having a go. This is round 2 of the games. There is a capacity crowd here at the Riviera Resort as bowls is continuing. I'm red, Linda's green. So far, I think I'm winning. And the winner is...
Unjust.
That's it, can go home now. And with that, I am back in the resort at All Stars. The sun is shining, but unfortunately for me, it is time to head home. My bus is due within the next hour, so I need to grab my stuff, grab a sandwich and stuff for the flight, and then head home. I just want to say a huge thank you to anybody that's watched this series. I want to say huge thank you to Linda for making this trip everything it was, and to Mark for enhancing with your personality, your presence, and just, you are both incredible people. You really are, so thank you very much. This has been probably one of the best Disney trips I've done. I say that every time, but it will take some beating to beat this. Every single thing has been a highlight. There's been nothing that I would really change, and anything that I would has been a great experience along the way. I think it's been phenomenal, and I am so gutted to be going home. But I think the difference between this on a 7-day trip, I always want to stay. I am contently accepting that I am going home today. I've done everything I wanted to do. Anything I haven't done, I will do another time. And I'm just, yeah, it has been a wonderful trip. Coming next, there will be a little break now, probably for about 4 to 6 weeks, but I am off to Disneyland Paris very shortly after these vlogs kind of come out, but they'll be coming out a little bit later. They're in May, so there'll be a couple of videos there. I'm staying at Newport Bay. I'm going for 24 hours, so it'll be a fun experience. There's a new fireworks show at Disneyland Paris, new attractions, there is the music festival and much more, so I'm excited to get back to Disneyland Paris. I haven't been since last year. And then in September, I'm off on the Disney Fantasy for a week-long cruise from Southampton to Northern Europe, and my mum's coming with me on that trip, so that'll be very different. The ship that I've wanted to sail on, and just a really great cruise. So that's all to come before the end of the year. But I won't be back at Disneyland, Walt Disney World this year, which means I need to go home now and plan a trip, because I cannot have a situation where I don't have a countdown. But once again, thank you very much for watching these videos. I hope you've enjoyed them. I'll finish off with a little montage now of the trip. But for now, thank you very much. See you real soon. And next stop is Disneyland Paris. See you soon. And welcome to a new rainy day vlog. Yay! So you take your little pot and you get a little brush, and then you can make 7 squares. We did it! We're here in the Canada Pavilion, and cheers to you all! here.
We're quiet, we'll be good.
Yeah, you'll never notice we're here. We come with coffee and chocolate, so.
Yeah,